All right, what's up, traders? What's up, tycoons? We're going to talk about Wadzpay today. Okay, we're going to look at the WT token. We're going to break things down. On the previous video setup, we had a very nice inverse head and shoulders. We held our key levels that we needed to hold. We can see each time that we've been overbought on the RSI, we have gotten a pullback. And we'll also go over the MACD and how to use this to spot potential entry and exit signals. Now, we're also going to take a look at the current setup, zoomed in a little bit more on the daily time frame, so that way you guys can be prepared for the next possible scenario to come in WTK. We followed the analysis really well, bouncing off our 78.6, putting in that inverse head and shoulders, and we actually smashed through the bullish price targets we had and went above those bullish price targets. We're going to see what is next in store for WTK. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're also going to talk about today's sponsor, which is the Tangem wallet. If you don't know, you need to get your money off of the exchanges. Okay, if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. We've all seen what happened with FTX and many other exchanges. Ultimately, you want to get your money onto a hardware wallet. We'll go over them, briefly later and talk about them. And as always, the content provided on this YouTube channel is for informational and educational purposes only and is not intended to be relied upon as legal, financial, or investment advice. Trading in stocks, bonds, commodities, and crypto involve a significant risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. So be sure to read through the full disclosure. We'll go ahead and go forward. And this was our previous video setup that we had, right? We did have this little pattern right here forming. Okay, we got a very strong breakout. And ultimately, we were able to hold above our 78.6% retracement level, right? Now, if you're not familiar with the retracement levels, okay, these are done using the Fibonacci tool, and you use these because nothing moves in a straight line down and nothing moves in a straight line up. You get a move up, retracement, and a continuation of the trend, or a move down, retracement, continuation of the trend. So we had a very strong breakout here. And then we're looking to see if we were going to get a healthy retracement and continuation of the trend, which is exactly what we got after bouncing off our 78.6% retracement level, or if we were going to get a reversal, right? You can also use these fib levels to spot a potential reversal, right? So if you move up, retrace, and you start to consolidate and break through those retracement levels, you can spot a potential downside reversal. Same thing to the upside. If you move down, retrace, consolidate, and break through those levels, you can spot a potential upside reversal. So we can see here we had the move up, retracement. We continue that trend. We had a bullish chart pattern here with the breakout. We also had an inverse head and shoulders, right? We had the left shoulder, we had the head, we had the right shoulder. And we blew past, really all of those price targets and did an amazing job. And since then, we have pulled back, okay, throughout the month of May. So if we zoom in a little bit more and take a look at the current daily setup, what we can see is that we do have a little bit of a falling wedge pattern forming here where price action is zigzagging in between these two trend lines. In a perfect world scenario, you're going to get a breakout up to where the pattern began at. Okay, that would take it up to about 0.0266. But that's going to be a key level of resistance as well, right? So right now what we have are major retracement levels here. 0.0266, 0.0234, 0.0201, and 0.0154. This is our 78.6% retracement level here. And notice how we bounced off of the 78.6% retracement in the last time. So we've had this strong move up. And if we retrace all the way down to 0.0154, it still would be healthy retracement territory to potentially continue the uptrend. But what we're looking to see is if we can stay and maintain above there and potentially get this breakout of the falling wedge first, right? Now, if we get a breakdown, this is the key level that you guys want to pay attention to. If we break down and flip this area to resistance from support, there's a very high likelihood we're going to get a retest of some of our previous lows on WTK. Okay. Right now, we are below most of the other levels, and those are now going to be key resistance levels, right? So you want to mark those on your chart, and ultimately we'll be more bullish if we can get back above there and retest our previous highs, or ultimately put in a high and then a higher high, right? So when it comes to levels, those are the major levels I'm paying attention to. Now, when you look at the MACD, okay, we can see here that this red line crossed down below right around this area in the chart, right? And we can see we've had a big sell-off since then. This is what's known as an exit signal when the red line crosses below the yellow line here. We had a crossover to the upside where the red line crossed above the yellow line over here in the chart. And you can see we had a very strong move to the upside. That's what's typically known as an entry signal, okay? So we're looking to see here, we're seeing a little bit of confusion and we have some questions. What is the MACD going to do, right? It's really just ranging in here and it's not giving us any clear buy signals or any clear sell signal. So if you see the red line start to cross below on the MACD and really create some space to the downside, then that's going to be a bearish signal and we could potentially break through that 0.0154. But if we get it to curl back up above, that could potentially signify a buy signal, right? And that's what we would be looking for as confirmation of the breakout of this falling wedge here, is potentially seeing a MACD crossover to the upside, just like what we got here in the past when we had the inverse head and shoulders pattern forming and we ended up getting that nice push to the upside, right? Shortly after we got the MACD entry signal. So for right now, these are all of the main things that I'm paying attention to on WTK. If we go ahead and talk about today's sponsor, the Tangem wallet, Tangem is actually a cold multi-currency crypto wallet that supports over 2,700 coins. All you have to do is download the app on the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, and it's very super easy to use, okay? All you have to do is scan and activate, set up the password, and you can start making transactions. What I really love about it, okay, is that it typically only takes about 1 to 3 minutes to get it set up. All right. And you can also have multiple cards for the same wallet, right? Meaning that you have backup features available. Okay. Tangem is actually sold in packs of 2 or 3 cards, and the additional cards are used for key backup. So gone are the days where you lose your hardware wallet, you lose your cold storage wallet, and now all of your cryptocurrency is gone forever because you lost it. Tangem is here, and they have the backup feature. So I personally have 3, and you can get the pack of 2 or 3, either or, doesn't matter. If you use code Zachly, that's ZACHLY, when you go to make your purchase, all right, you will get a discount. Now, one thing I really love about it on top of all of this is the price point. Okay, the price point is also much more affordable. Not only that, but it looks really, really sweet too. Really nice and clean. It looks just like a regular credit card, and it functions without any batteries, wires, and connectors. So gone are the days where you have to plug up your thing into your PC or your laptop. That's really outdated right now. If we take a look as well, it's also completely waterproof, right? So I mentioned, gone are the days of losing your card, not having a backup, or losing your cold storage wallet, not having a backup. It also, you can submerge these completely in water and they still will work, right? They're completely waterproof. They're also freeze proof. You can completely freeze it. It will still function. It will still work. And it's also temperature resistant. So really some great things that I love about it. Also, it's DeFi compatible. You guys can exchange, buy NFTs, make loans and deposits in more than 100 different decentralized applications with the help of Wallet Connect. Again, it's compatible with over 2,700 cryptocurrencies. Download the app today, the Tangem app, on your Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, and use code Zachly when you go to make a purchase. That will get you a discount, on your purchase of your Tangem, and will also help support the channel.